So yeah, we read this one.
So Leviticus
Homosexuality.
Leviticus 20 and 13 says, if a man also lie with mankind, Salaki, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death, and their blood shall be upon them.
Yeah, so that's plain. That's self-explanatory. I mean, you only got to break that down. But who is this talking to? It's not talking to these so-called white people. It's talking to us. But this is our book. The Lord talks about us. He only cares about the people on that side. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's the only people the Lord cares about. All right, and we can prove that too. We might be reading the scripture. Because like you said, we go around doing homosexuality, right? But guess what? When our people do it, they do it way more worse than the wicked. That's true. You know what I mean? Like like if you see a homosexual black male, he's switching harder than a goddamn woman, and he's more flamboyant than a white, right? So-called Edomite. They do all that, hey, and all that dumbass shit. You know what I mean? That's the shit they do. And they'll walk into a room. When they walk into a room, they want everybody, all eyes on them. They want to be seen. You know? Right? But guess what? They want to be seen. They're going to be seen, all right? And they're going to be seen by the Lord. All right? And that day when it comes. Because right now, they continue to keep sinning and sinning and sinning. And they think, matter of fact, you got that listen, judgment and not a speedily. They keep sinning and sinning and sinning and sinning and thinking like, damn, you know what? We going to always get away with it. You know, because like it said when the brother just read, it said they shall be put to death for committing that act. Now that's a sin punishable to capital punishment. That's death. All right. So when you see somebody commit an act like that, you're supposed to stone them to death, put them to death. But being as though we and Esau is a natural born homosexual, so you know what he that's why this gay rights, because he's a natural born factor. No, then now you're gonna have pedophilia, which they already have that. They're gonna have bestiality, which they already have that, but they just don't have. They fully can't have those rights. But they're gonna get them real soon. The same way they get homosexual rights, right? Those are the same things, the traditions of the Romans, man. You know, the traditions of the Romans and the traditions of the Greeks. All right, so that's why.
I've noticed. You know what I've noticed? I've noticed people walk around here and they be looking. Yeah. They know the truth.
No, exactly. But guess what?
If you ain't, why they walking and looking like that? They know the truth.
But see, but guess what? That's why we're out here to do it. So once they hear it, they already condemned. No?
So Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, it says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily,
that's right.
Therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
That's right. So, read that one more time.
It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Yeah. So soon as that wicked act is done, just because you don't get put to death,
don't mean it's not coming.
Exactly. So people they're going to still continue, like you said, they're still going to continue to do evil. You know, like say if you was a drug addict, right? Now, if you knew that if you did a certain drug and you died right then and there, you ain't gonna do that shit. You know?
Yeah, she too Joe though.
If you got high or something, you was gonna drop dead, you wouldn't do that shit.
Yeah.
You know? But if you knew that you could do it and nothing happens, but eventually you're gonna die, you're gonna keep trying that shit, you're gonna keep pressing your luck. And that's what people are doing right now.
Habakkuk 4 and 1, so I can start 1 and 4. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth.
There it goes. The wicked compass about the righteous, right? Read that spot.
So Habakkuk 1 and 4, it said, therefore the law is slack.
That's right, the law is slack, so it's not, you're not doing it like right away. So that slack is like relax.
Yeah, I mean basically it's saying like the law's not being enforced.
Not being enforced.
Yeah,
Everybody relax. Everybody
Therefore, the law is slacked, and judgment will never go forth. For the wicked will compass about the righteous. Therefore, wrong judgment proceeded.
That's right. So the wicked come fast about the righteous. So the wicked, these dudes, so-called white men. So judgment is wrong because they give it the wrong judgment. Right? What they do. If right now, if we saw the homosexual right now, and we know the law is just to put him to death, we go out there and kill him, guess what? We're going to be throwing under the jail. Why? Because they're going to look at us like, yo, that's a hate crime. Like, yo, you know what I mean? So that's wrong judgment. Yeah, that's wrong judgment. So
And remember the hate crime for gays. Remember they started what? If you guys have good memory, because I got good memory. Remember like in '96, Matthew Shepard. Remember that bull?
I think I
1996, Texas bull who got they fucked him up. They beat him up, and he got they drove a truck with him, and he's in the back.
Shit.
He was in the back of the dome. Remember that? Yeah. Yo, bull he got dragged.
Yeah.
He got dragged in the back of the truck.
He was a homosexual.
Yeah, he was a homosexual.
And guess what? Now that's what you get. You know, they used to call it gay bashing. You know, but he saw, a lot of Edomites is doing that shit, man. Going around just beating up faggots, man. You know? But now, they feel, they gotta have rights with their people. And then they'll try to equivalent that with us. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, yo, y'all didn't have no rights.
Have you noticed they try to call Martin Luther King that civil rights bullshit? You don't fuck with him.
Well, you had like people that were around and called themselves like civil rights activists, and they were pushing for like gay rights.
That's right.
Ooh.
So what Martin Luther King was there for? He was there to keep the further blinded. Basically, what Martin Luther King was there to make you a bitch. All right? Because what he do, he wanted
Somebody told me that was
what's his favorite
somebody
thing?
told me that's not his real name.
Huh?
Yeah, somebody told me that was not the name Martin Luther came from some white guy or something shit like
That's
that.
right, yeah.
You're right, I seen that video yesterday.
See,
So
that's
that video must have been true.
Yeah, so
That's
guess what? It came from a so-called white man. All our names come from a so-called white man. Even I don't even think that's Donald Trump's real name. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But why did they change his name? Because they was controlling him. Right? Why do you think Martin Luther King got killed? Because he started waiting. Well, he kind of at the end, he was waking up like, damn, you know what? I'm leading my people wrong.
I think that's the reason they killed JFK.
Well, they killed him for a lot of reasons. But the main reason why they killed him because he was supposed to be a puppet.
He
Right?
didn't want to be. I heard.
And
He didn't want to be a puppet.
what makes money? War, right?
Ooh.
War is money. That's why they want to keep the troops over there.
That's why they're still going to Afghanistan.
Exactly.
My sister died in
But
Afghanistan.
John F. Kennedy actually started pulling the troops out of that. Yeah, he started pulling the troops out of Vietnam.
Yep.
Right. So now you're going against the hand that fed you. Because why? Because they put you in that position.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And you was supposed to do follow that well now with that's in the message to the rest of the guys that came after. If you don't do what we say, we're gonna kill you. That's the so-called white man's MO, man. You know, that's what he's all about, death. You know?
And if you think about it, they do that to a lot of these nations, man. It's a lady who she used to be the prime minister of what's her name? Her name starts with a B. But she used to be the prime minister of, I think it was Pakistan. They killed her for speaking out. Why do you think they killed Diana? Diana was
No, they killed Diana Ross because not Diana Ross.
Princess
Diana.
They killed her for the same reason, I believe.
They killed her because she was about to have a baby. Well, she wanted to lead the king or something.
Yeah.
And she would fall in love with a dude of another nation. Right? And that would have fucked up the bloodline. See, Esau play like that. They want a pure bloodline the same way them damn the mafia people are. They go, oh, you gotta be a pure blood and everything like that. Like Israelite, we don't need another Israelite woman to have an Israelite baby. You know, because you are who your father is. And them crackers know that. You know, so that's why they want to take.
They got up there by grace.
If the princess would have had a baby by this other guy, I think he was a Ishmaelite or something like that. But if she would have had a baby by then, that would have messed up the royal bloodline, so to speak.
So my question to you is this: all these, all the tribes, as far as like kid-wise, are we supposed to have kids with people on our drive only, or can we go?
No, you can have kids with anybody.
On.
Like, look, because
You get what I'm trying to ask you guys? Like, say for instance, if you're a Levite, are you only supposed to have kids with Levites? You get what I mean? Or if you're, you know what I mean? If such and such, are you supposed to only have kids with such and such?
check this out.
You get what I mean?
Check this out.
Numbers 1 and 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
That's right. So you already father already. Like I was just explaining. So the bloodline is because, all right, basically the woman, you can look at her like a soil. This is my new shit. Because I like to call women soil right now. I'm like, that's a fine soil right there. But you know, so they like the soil. So they nurture the seed.
That's true.
We the men, we determine what the sex of the baby is, you know, and also and then the race. You know what I'm saying? So when like you have, like say you have a seed, an apple seed, what do? You take the apple seed out and put it in the ground. It don't matter where you put it at. You can put it in America, you can put it in Africa, you can put it in China. It's gonna come out a goddamn apple. Alright? So if we mix the seed, not even mix, but we put our seed, say we had sex with so-called white women got it pregnant. The baby would come out of Israel. Alright, it would be an Israel. And the so-called white people know that. That's why like they be like back in the slave times and all that. They said that. And you know what? But you know what? They was trying to cut us off too, our bloodline, by going having sex with our women, you know, and mixing their seed with our women, and that baby came out being an Edomite. So you have people that look like us now, you know, but their bloodline goes back to so-called white people. About to confuse my face. I think it's 7 and 9, 9 and 7, 9 and 7. It's fine. You know, because you would look at a dude like Bruce Lee, right? You think that he was a Chinese man. Bruce Lee was actually an Israelite. All right. You got dudes like Justin Timberlake, Blake Griffin. What's another one? They were saying Larry Bird. Eminem, man. Because Eminem taught he taught 50 Cent how to say certain words on certain beats. You know what I mean? He taught him like, yo, don't say like this, say like that. So he's a nigga. He's cool. He just looks like another nation.
It's Daniel 9 and 7. O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee.
That's right, righteousness belongeth unto thee.
But unto us confusion of faces. As at this day, to the men of Judah,
which is the so-called black man, African Americans. All right, you got matter of fact, you got white niggas, right? That's what they speak about, white niggas. Yeah, Kanye, Bob Marley, Bob Marley. He looks, and Lenny Kravitz. They look like so-called black men.
And the boy.
But they go back.
I would put Jimi Hendrix in there too.
Nah, Jimi Hendrix is good. Right. You know what I mean? But you have Bob Marley, right? Yeah. Which Jamaicans, Benjamites, they love that dude. Not even know he's not your goddamn dude. You know what I'm saying? He's not even your people. Alright? What's what? We out here waking up our people, man. Hebrew Israelites. What's your nationality? What's your nationality? Well, we got some news for you. It's not good news. The Bible's going to happen to you.
I'm always down to hear a bull out, you know.
I mean, well, okay. So you said your nationality is Caucasian. So according to the Bible, your bloodline would go back to the Edomites, which is Esau. All right, which is this guy right here. All right. Matter of fact, get Genesis 25 and 23. All right, so you would come from Esau. We're the twin brothers, right? The twin brothers in the womb. Which the brother's gonna reach.
It's Genesis chapter 25, verse 20. I started 21. You said 23.
Yeah, start at where. Start up. Yeah.
All right, it says, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her.
All right, so you said the children struggled together within inside of.
That's right.
That's so you know he be listening. That's why would he say that, you know? Because so they struggled together inside the womb. Go ahead, huh?
And the children struggled together within her, and she said, "If it be so, why am I thus?" And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
That's right. So you got 2 nations that are in the womb, right? Which are 2 different
Caught
people.
up by the hill,
All right?
something like that.
Yeah. So you have Jacob
Remember that?
and you have Esau. So Jacob would be the father of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, which is on the other side of the sun. All right, and Esau would be the father and the progenitor of the so-called white race. All right, but you have these guys right here. These dudes are controlling the earth right now, right? But they know that they're Edomites. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to tell you you're Caucasian, you're American, you're European. But it actually goes back to Jacob and Esau, was we were twin brothers in the womb. Now, and to this day, you still have the so-called white man and the so-called black man still having problems, right? Fighting each other, all right? And that started from the beginning, all right, in the womb. So all right, so say if me and you went to a restaurant and we sat there and ordered a steak, how would you want your steak? Medium. So medium. See? Like, we like our steak cook good, man. You know? Yeah, he said medium. And that's like, no, so we like we like our meat well done. All right?
We got.
Not good, huh?
This how
Bring. Finish that.
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
2 manner of people shall be separated from her bowels, man. So when she had these children, that's 2 different nations that was separated. So
One people shall be stronger than the other people. So Genesis chapter 25, verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And one people shall be stronger than the other people.
all right, so you got 1 people shall be stronger than other. So now, all right, you had to fight tonight. You had a Floyd Mayweather and McGregor. Because everybody think that McGregor's
Everybody happy about that.
See, Esau walked up. You know? Because he knows about to get heated for it. But we still going to go into it,
They
though.
got people looking, man. Like what's up?
Yeah, nah, but you know, we ain't out here. I wanted to tell him to give him his condemnation. You know?
Condemnation?
Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna do. But see, now you have 2. It said one people shall be stronger than the other. Right now you have Muhammad Ali back in his era, right? And he used to fight guys like what's his name, Jack Dempsey.
No.
Not him. That's before him, right? All right, but you had Muhammad Ali. But name some of the fighters.
Look.
That was white.
We were running this shit back in the
Yeah,
day.
that was Edomite. I mean, no, all right. But okay, so if you, I know he had to fight some Edomites. But all right, so if you have a, yeah, good. I like, but say, yeah, you already fought niggas too. Yeah, come. But yo, say you got a so-called black boxer. You put him in the ring with a white boxer, you going to whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there you go. You know, he whooped his ass because Edomites naturally aren't stronger than us. They're not stronger than us physically, and they're not stronger than us spiritually or mentally. You know, that's why they break down at the least bit of anything. You know, they lights go. Oh my God, Timmy, what the hell? You know, like yo, yeah, cut. Yo, like they're losing. You know, look what happened. You had them bankers. This was years ago. I'll say about what was it? You had bankers that was going once they first started hearing about the collapse. The economy might collapse.
Why you think they're gonna bankrupt the country?
But you had we going to get there. But you had bankers that they knew that the economy and everything was going to collapse. So what they do, they was committing suicide. jumping off a goddamn
yo, that
building.
is true.
Yeah, so they're not mentally strong enough. We used to not having shit.
You're right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
we're gonna make it. We're gonna
Yeah,
be out here.
To kill themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
That is true. Yo, that is true. Jumping out the World Trade Center and all
That's right.
that.
Yeah. Yo, that's
That
now
happened,
they knew you was going to die. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't take the fire. So you mean to tell me you're in the skyscraper that's that high? Nah, nigga, I might just have to burn it. Man. I'm not jumping out. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Cause you seeing all that shit like You know what I'm saying? You might die in the air. God damn, like I wish I ain't do this shit. Yeah, you can. But if you burn, like you might feel it a couple seconds, and after it's gonna burn your all your senses, and you just going like you're done. You know, that's a horrible way to die. But I mean, I'd rather do that than fucking jump out a window. You know, it's like you got to choose the lesser of two evils.
The next Canapi's coming,
And
brother.
it was like Geronimo and jumped out the fucking window, man.
The next Canapi's coming, man.
Yeah. Oh no. Well,
It's coming, brother.
Oh, matter of fact, do you know what the mark of the beast is? I want to hear you say it.
I really don't know.
What do you think the mark of the beast is? Just off the top
To
of
me,
your head.
off the top of the head, I think what it is they're gonna crash all the economy and all around the world, and then they're gonna tell you either you get this in order for you to, you know what I mean? Either you get this. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Well-
Like you know, in other countries, they're already giving people the mark of the beast.
What's that?
People don't know that.
What is it?
They're little chickens.
Oh, my man. Okay, that's what I wanted to hear you say. Yeah, because I was waiting for you to say something. I'd be like,
Yeah.
my man.
And have you noticed? I noticed right before after Obama became president, I've noticed a lot of people started talking about it. I seen the segment on ABC. This one white girl was like, "Hey, I'm happy to get it. I'm happy to get it, yo."
But no, so
You feel
so
me?
you said,
I seen the dude. He started up his motorcycle with that shit and everything. I'm dead ass,
yo, you did.
That's how
Yo,
they
nah,
do it.
damn. See? Now see how you said, yo, grab that. But no, all right. So now you said like, yo, they can start the motorcycle.
Yo,
and all
bull
that.
started
So
motorcycle.
yo, this is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought they bull was like a Terminator bull. You know how the Terminator got the motorcycle? Like
Yo,
one time, I was
you see
sitting
how
on
Jake
this
is,
like,
man?
yo.
That's for technology, Jake is hype. You know, so like, listen, now you see that, right? You see how hype you are? Now you're gonna have people that wanna take it just for that. Like, oh shit, I can start my motorcycle with this.
Yeah,
I could get in my house without having to use a key. You just walk out, you wouldn't in the house. And they make it seem like that's cool. That's the next best technology. That's the
It ain't
next
gonna be the
best
next.
technology.
Why you think they? Have you noticed in TV? You always talking about artificial intelligence bullshit. Like, come on, man.
No,
Like,
watch this. Watch this. Now this is concern. God damn. This concern that mark right there.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
So free and bond. So that's not incarcerated or you walking on the street. And also.
to be honest with you,
Hold on,
I
hold
think
on.
that's what.
And also, no.
Nah.
Obama already did that. It's
You're right, he can't even come off.
It's in the Obamacare.
Why you think he's not gonna build? You know, it is.
2004.
It-
What's that? Second paragraph? Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it
Obama
tells you about impenetrable device, you know, where they're not how they was trying to say it, is that you'll be able to what's that, man? They saying that like say if you had a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
passed out right here.
Yeah,
right?
they'll be able to identify you and
they'll
bullshit
scan
like that.
you like say
Yeah.
you was in an accident.
Yeah.
And they're scanning
Oh,
all
they
your
don't know
medical-
you.
Yeah, all your medical
so they
records
can
will pop
ID
up.
you
Hold
to
on,
your family and shit.
hold on.
I
But
got
all your medical records will pop up, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All your medical records will pop up and your allergies and all that. You know what I'm saying? So and they trying to say that like that's a good thing. But if that was the case, if it was just solely for that, why is it connected to your bank account and everything else? Like your iPhone, so OID, everything. Go ahead, all right?
Free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand.
Right hand. Go ahead,
or in their forehead.
all right, so you got a thing called they put chips in your head so they can put it somewhere in your brain.
So let me
Right,
ask
so
you this.
when you get a facial recognition
Let me
or
ask you
whatever,
that.
hold on, I'll explain this for you. So it'll scan you and it'll identify who you are, right? So keep going now. So listen, when it said right hand, it don't matter where you get it at. If you get it in your butt cheek, you still got it. It just says your right hand on your forehead. It don't matter where you get it, your arm, your leg, wherever. When you get this mark,
It's over.
this is what happens.
And then no man might buy or sell, save he have that mark.
That's right. So if you don't get this mark right here, like we were just saying, this is going to be the new currency. This is going to be the normal. Like you got cash now. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. That cash you got now is going to be as fake as this shit. That's how it's going to be.
That's
Gotta
right.
pay that front
Why you
stuff,
think?
bro.
All right, then. So if you think
But
about
no, but
it,
look, this is going to be it. Like this money right here. This you might as well say the money you use now is just like this. Because it's bullshit.
bullshit.
No, it ain't nothing back.
The purchasing power is over with.
Yeah, but
Pretty
look,
much.
it
It's
said-
got 95%.
But listen,
done.
it's saying if you don't get this mark, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. So you're not going to be able to buy no food. You're not going to be able to sell. So that means you're not going to be able to work. So what do you want to do? Come on now.
Or and that no man might buy or sell, say if he had that hand the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is the wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
So that's Kasa stick in the Greek. Kasa stick. Hold on, let me say something. In the mark, that word mark is karate. Which means to implant. Alright? To imprint, put inside of you. So like it's because you'll hear a lot of dudes be like, well, you know what? It's a lot of different marks in the Bible. You know, like, yo, the apostles were marked or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't talking about that kind of mark. This is a specific mark. And when it says 666 on something, look, you have your RFID microchip, which it has a barcode. All right, these lines stand for the six. So that's how cunning Esau is. They put that shit. They put a 6 here, 6 here, 6 there, and throw all these different random numbers in the middle. To make you thinking like, oh well, you know, that's just a regular barcode. Their numbers not on there.
I don't know, but this is my theory.
I can't use it there.
I can't use your theory,
You
but
gotta use the Bible.
all right.
But go ahead, say what you want to say.
I'm thinking because if I could look back, it was I think it was was it Nixon?